Now, he goes to the cover right now, right here. He may have it. Talking about pot.
That man is a bastard.
Well, he's a dumb bastard. We're not making the cover, I can tell you that.
Welcome, everyone, once again to Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever. With your hosts, Cheez Man.
This is the Cheez Man.
I need some Kleenex or an NXT Women's title, whichever you got.
Mojo.
Mojo is here.
Listen, this is how a kid works.
And yours truly, Whiz.
Let's just call him Whiz.
I'll try not to rape for a few minutes.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, we gotta, lead in again. Wrestling's High Marks, episode 73.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up? Thanks for hanging out,
Take
joining
two.
us.
Take two.
No, they don't need to know that. Shh. Oh, I'm trying to cover for you. It was incompetent, and I'm trying to change it.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That man is a bastard.
Well, he's a dumb bastard. We're not making the cover, I can tell you that.
Wrestling's High Marks, episode 73.
Yes. Take three.
You are correct, sir.
If you're listening on Mixler right now, this is the best episode ever so far.
Yes. Hope you're enjoying this. Hope it's been as much fun for you as it has been for us. Those of you on the download, sorry, you missed out a lot. Anyway, we're going to watch MLW Fusion episode 72 for this week's watch along.
Yeah.
It's going to be Teddy Hart versus MLW for the MLW, what is it, middleweight championship?
Yeah, I was just going to say, that should be a pretty damn good match.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I actually look forward to it.
That's Cheez Man talking.
Yeah, sorry, I'm your host, Chester Cheeseman, joined along with...
Gee Whiz Willoughby and Mojo. I helped. I'll cut me out in the middle. Wait, no, I can't because I said Mojo third. I'll do something with that.
You're going to leave it, that's what you're going to do.
You're listening to the most edited episode ever!
No. Quit editing.
Actually, the most edited episode ever was that one episode where one of us was really loud, and I went and highlighted every word that person spoke and turned it down. It was in the early days, and I was like, I want it to sound good, and I was like way more into fucking doing this than I am now, kind of. And I spent like 6 hours editing an episode just to make it sound like every other episode. Oh,
just
man,
to
it was hard.
Not listen to just like every other episode.
It was so fucking hard. I hated it. Is that time enough to get to MLW episode 72, people? We were already there from the first time we fucked up? We've been waiting to play this episode for 63 minutes now?
You're right. Close to it. Yeah, for those of you on the download, if you're not there yet, just pause us until you get MLW Fusion episode 72 loaded up. Because we're going to start that shit in 418, 419, 420.
Bam!
That shit muted already.
That was awesome. It auto-tuned you.
I know.
Right? I'll try to
Oh, shit. What's up, Yuck?
Yep.
Shout out to Yuck and get in the corner.
Oh, that's nasty.
Had fun doing the fantasy football draft with those guys on Wednesday live on Mixler. Even if I did get fucked on the draft, but okay.
I was just going to say, how'd that go? I don't really even know how that works.
What? I should lose to everybody, but I'm not going to, and therefore every time I win, I can be like, haha, bitch, you should have beat me, and you didn't. You suck.
You suck worse than me.
All right. Wrestling's High Marks will be bringing up near the bottom of the division. We're projected to be 9th out of 10th.
You just got your ass whipped by a piece of shit.
And that was just a glitch in the system. We were supposed to be 10th out of 10th.
They were showing like mugshots for Manson and what was going on there at the beginning.
Yeah, it didn't really say anything either.
I should put some captions on. Yeah.
New York music.
Yes. Yep. New York music. I'm guessing the last thing I said was New York before the music hit.
That's a good guess.
Man's pants.
Mostly
What?
because the New York is
That
outside of the
man's
parentheses that the music is in.
Hey, Cheez, man, did you watch Smackdown?
Yeah.
You really? God damn it.
Do I know what happened? No, not really.
I was just gonna say, I hope we don't even got to talk about it at all, because Raw was like, fuck that, so I didn't even want to bother with that. Mojo
Well,
didn't
let's
either.
see. Well, I mean, the highlights from both shows were the King of the Ring matches.
Yes.
Which at
Yeah,
least
I
they
not
were
only
good.
was it the highlight-
I did watch that. I watched Ali. That was the only thing from SmackDown I watched was the Ali, Buddy Murphy.
Which was a damn good match. I was kind of bummed to see Ali go over, though. I was hoping they were going to build Buddy Murphy.
I thought that I was out both my picks because of I was like, I didn't realize Ali was facing Buddy Murphy in the first round. And I was like, yeah, I can see Ali going all the way to the end and then getting beat by whoever the bad guy is from the other side.
Corbin.
Which I thought was going to be McIntyre, but obviously not.
Yeah, and that was the match on Monday. You had McIntyre and old Buttfinger.
Ricochet, dude, that match, Ricochet can bump. He took like horror movie bumps all match, which is how I knew he was gonna win.
Yep.
I was like, he is really giving Drew everything he wants. It was just like, okay, that was a little gay sounding, but you know what I mean. Like, he made all his moves look devastating before he lost.
Oh, something that we're probably not going to talk about because I don't know if you guys watched any of it, but that's how I would explain the Tyler Bates Walter match. Just like that. Because of Tyler Bates can take one album.
Yeah, he always could.
Yeah.
It was a pretty kick-ass match, though. I mean, Ricochet and Drew, that is.
Yeah.
Ricochet
Well, that other one was, too.
picks up the win. I think it was like a roll-up, which always annoys me, but... Or no, it was after his
That was kind of crazy.
rope move. The roll
Damn.
was the other one. Anyway, I hate Braun and Rollins as a team. This shit is stupid as fuck. I am so over it.
Yes.
In
I am
fact,
too.
a statement I made in our chat earlier this week, I feel like it's like perfect. Raw and SmackDown has been garbage surrounded by awesome King of the Ring matches.
Yep.
Like, all those
Really
matches
is.
have been great, and everything else on both shows is at like an all-time stupid level.
Well,
And then you don't even have the Bray Wyatt thing was good every week. When it was
Well, yeah, they got-
little segment.
But now he's
Yeah.
heavily protected.
Yeah.
but I'm kind of in favor of Bray not making an appearance every week because, you know, it's not going to get stale.
Like,
Keep it special. I'm actually,
Yeah.
dude, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I just meant something
But
like
what he means is
one of his
we
little
used to have, no
shows or
matter what,
something.
we'd have everything to like be hyped up about every week, and it's
Right.
not there now.
was
It's gone.
another. So there's like one last cool thing.
Right. And I do agree
Yeah.
with that because I was loving me some Firefly Funhouse, man.
Yeah. How
Uh,
about that fucking tag team tournament, though? Like, how much could they possibly have shit on their own tag team division any more than they did on Monday?
I hated everything about that whole
That little gauntlet match or whatever the fuck you want to
everything
call it.
about it. I hated everything about it.
I looked
And
at the
then
team when they
Whiz
put him
had
up, and as
put-
soon as I looked at him, I said, "You son of a bitch!" I was like, "Rude and Ziggler are gonna fucking win this. I don't even have to watch it to know it." And sure as shit, Rude and fucking Ziggler, a couple of singles wrestlers slapped together as a last-second tag team, beat out all the other actual tag teams that, you know, are supposed to be tag team specialists, therefore better than singles wrestlers at tag matches, and have chemistry because they've worked together forever, not just put together the night of the show.
Hated it.
No.
Hated everything
And then
about
I
it.
heard that things are supposed to be have been done that way, and this is basically giving something away because of they wanted somebody that they could go over on, and that's why Akam and Razor, even though they're healthy and are looking to return, weren't in that tag team thing because of they want them to come back and not immediately lose. Or
Well, that's fine, but why couldn't they have given Heavy Machinery a win or something there and put them in the fucking match?
That's the part that pissed me off the most was Heavy Machinery. When they came out to go up against a makeshift hacky tag team that already fought 2 teams and they lost, I was like, fuck this. I'm done with you.
And if they try to justify it and say
assholes.
The thing that got me with it was the whole double disqualification thing of basically the 2 best teams in the whole thing.
The OC and the fucking
Revival.
War Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, War Raiders, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That they're just holding off on because of eventually, I think it's a given that the War Raiders are eventually going to be the champs because
I don't even like them anymore. They've
there.
fucking completely where I'm not interested in them anymore. They've already fucked that up for me, dude.
Got an entrance. They didn't even get an entrance this week. Like the War Raiders don't even have an entrance anymore. They're like, we don't even know what the fuck to call these guys. I don't give them music or a fucking package anymore. Just walk out there.
Haven't made them look weak, and they've never really lost a match.
Man, you are auto-tuned like crazy right now.
Mojo is coming to you from below the water.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Well, it sounded fine now.
Right.
The only note I have from this whole match, and I actually do have a note, and I bet Cheese Man heard this because he always hears everything I hear. The referee yells 90 seconds, like louder than the wrestlers would like intentionally talk shit to each other. I was like, hello. And what happens 90 seconds later, and I mean exactly 90 seconds later, Scott Dawson eats a pin and we go to commercial.
I missed it.
90 seconds. It was like, hello, you're on mic, dude. It was pretty funny, though. It was pretty funny. I bet it'd be on Botchamania.
Speaking of Botchamania, they just kind of fucked a spot up over there on the ropes. Dude in the mask kind of fucked himself up a little bit. I said dude in the mask. They're both wearing masks. The dude not L.A.
Hiho and Hiho?
Spawn.
His name's Sanchi.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn. That was nice.
Right.
Coast to coast.
Fucker had some distance.
But
Sanchi
crosswise.
takes off the mask.
Listen, that was more than coast to coast. He went corner to corner. I think that's
Right.
even fucking further.
That's nuts. And he like didn't look like he had any trouble getting there at all.
Dragging heels for
He's been holding up the back, clutching the back of his head since that fucked up spot on the ropes I was referencing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and he got it too. That wasn't short. All the way across.
Under the sea.
That's all I got for Raw, and I didn't watch SmackDown. So if you guys want to do your SmackDown talk, let's do that. Cause I'll just watch.
Again, like we said earlier. Oh, nice.
Alabama Destroyer.
King of the Ring match. Is that what that was?
That's what I call it.
It didn't pull the win, so obviously that dude's not from Alabama.
There's lots of dudes named
SmackDown.
El Hijo in Alabama. What are you talking about? They love that sort of
Buddy
thing. Buddy
versus Ali was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
They're very tolerant people down there in Alabama.
Oh, I skipped over one thing. King
God
Corbin advances over Miz. Of course.
Yeah.
Because he's King Corbin.
Oh, yeah, that was the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to either. It's going to come down to Ricochet and Andrade, or it's going to be fucking Corbin and
Ali. Since they gave him the win over Buddy Murphy, I think they'll give him a big push. Like, if it's not.
So we got Andrade versus Gable next, because Gable beat Shelton Benjamin.
They're going to change his name to Shorty G. They already started.
Ali's going to face a bad guy.
Who's Ali going to fight? Oh, Ali's going to fight Elias. Okay.
I can definitely see Ali going over.
So yeah, I'll go with
Elias.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see Corbin beating someone like an Ali to become King Corbin, for sure.
Because if I don't...
Oh, a small guy, too? It's perfect. As heely as you can possibly make it. Heal it up.
Oh, shit, if you want to go with that, they might give Gable the rub and put him in to face Corbin at the end. Either way, little dude.
I don't see them
But no, Ali would make sense because remember they were doing those little video packages, hyping up his return and shit.
And everything, and the whole. It could have been like he really does have the Dolph Ziggler excuse thing.
It should have
Like
been
if
me.
Ali came, if Ali came out, he would legitimately have that beef. Like it should have been me. That was supposed to be my spot. Unlike Dolph, or tag team champion, number one contender Dolph. Enjoy the heat.
Oh, there's the heart roughly handling his pussy.
That's not his big white pussy.
That's
though.
not the big fluffy white pussy he's
No,
usually
that was his
stroking.
brown pussy.
Oh, he's got all kinds
Where's
of pussy
his
growing
mane?
around there. Where's his
Yeah,
main
so
bitch?
there's just all kinds of pussy.
Oh,
Fuck,
There's the
that's a
bottom bitch.
different one.
I think.
Wait, no. Yeah, that's not his bottom bitch.
Oh,
there's
That's
the bottom bitch.
There we go. Ah, yeah.
Oh, there's his other bottom bitch.
It's Brian Pillman
Oh,
he's
did you
referencing.
guys?
Just in
See,
case you're not doing the watch along, you can still think that's funny.
Yeah.
The Jericho clip that they showed after the pay-per-view where he's coming out of the back of the building and they were trying to give him an interview.
Nah, I didn't watch anything after the
I
show.
only mentioned that because of he's walking back and you see a bunch of wrestlers hanging out along the wall and everything, and he walks by Brian Pillman and he goes, "And you, what's with that fucking haircut?"
Nice. I agree.
Fucking
Chris.
hair.
I don't like it either. I'm cool with the color
I
because
agree.
he's looking like his old man. I get it, but the weird styling of it. He looks like an Indian dude, or I'm sorry, Native American. That matters. That's a thing
Racist.
now. That's different. Yeah. When I was a kid, we called them Indians, and nobody gave a shit except I guess probably them, huh?
Now I just like anytime anybody says Indian, I just say feather or dot. Like, I need
There's
clarification.
nothing racist
Feather or
about
dot?
that statement. You should always keep saying that because it's never gonna piss anyone off. You're good to go. Anyway,
Well, don't be so damn vague and say Indian when you mean Native American.
I fixed it. I fixed it. Damn you!
Just mean other people.
You're gonna fucking try to turn that back around on me. I already fucking cleared my white guilt. All right. Anyway,
What about your white
NXT,
privilege?
motherfuckers.
Oh, goddamn.
Unless you got more.
Low key just knocked Ariel Dominguez out with a fucking knee. It was great.
Yeah, but when you watch the replay, it was in the shoulder and it was dumb as fuck.
Oh, okay.
I was
It
mad
just real
about
quick,
that
real
one.
Sweet.
I was like, come on, he's a pretty good
What is
wrestler to
this?
just like destroy one move. It's highlights of low keys knockouts.
Well, like, why is he suddenly knocking motherfuckers out left and right?
See,
What's going on?
you
I
don't
told
listen to
you
me. I've been
that.
bitching about that for a couple weeks on the show. It's stupid.
And
It's
I
making
have
all
a-
your talent look like they're easy to knock out and shit.
I have a reason for that because
really?
of I think that it's the whole Contra thing and how they have Tom Lawler and the Von Erichs, that mystery guy. Jacob Fatu's looking invincible. Nobody can stop him. Who could possibly stop this Jacob Fatu? Tom Lawler has tried but can't seem to do it.
You guys see the tits on that horse?
Nay, I did not, but I'll pay attention.
Yes, sir. I
Man,
think I liked it.
man, I'd like to feed her a carrot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Nothing on that?
yeah. Boy, if I got a carrot for her.
And a couple
I was-
apples and everything.
I was sipping my
Speaking of
coffee.
that,
Yeah.
Io Shirai destroys a jobber, then kicks her ass more after the match, and Candice
Okay.
comes to the
I
rescue.
really didn't like how she came out and suddenly like she's a psycho on her way down to the ring. Like what the? I like the cool, calm, fucking just bitch. You know, she come out there. She had that resting bitch face look on her. She walked calmly down to the ring. No, now she's like clutching at her fucking hair. She's Asian Nikki Cross,
Yeah.
basically.
You see, in NXT, you're still allowed to have mental problems. Once you're on the main roster, you're fired up.
But no, I liked the cool, calm, collected fucking demeanor on the way down to the ring a lot more than, oh, now I'm fucking crazy because, you know, I'm angry and I've turned against my friend.
I'm
So now
actually
I'm fucking crazy.
I'm with you on that. I like her more almost like the evil hit woman or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna just come out here and
she came back
heel
for
kick
like she was
your
all
ass.
business.
Yeah.
Almost like a low key.
Sure.
Yeah,
Actually.
she's literally just there to kick ass.
But
Yeah,
without
but
the
she looks more
hitman outfit.
intimidating.
And she's taller.
Yeah.
And even,
Okay.
even though she can't speak English well, still sounds better on the mic than low key.
Well, she can speak English, but it's just like a super heavy accent. But she actually does know the words and stuff.
Then what's low key's problem?
No, see, look, now they're showing man for fucking.
Manslaughter.
Take it.
Oh, manslaughter is his name. They got his name wrong.
Man's Warner, manslaughter.
That's hilarious.
It is. I was like, wow.
Fucking,
I wonder
Well,
if
what
they
did he get
thought the
arrested
same
for?
thing
And then it
that's
said
what they were
manslaughter.
laughing about.
So that mugshot looked like it was taken like after they asked him syrup or jelly. Yeah. Like he had already been locked up, taken back there. They broke his jaw, asked him syrup or jelly, and then they snapped the fucking photo.
All right. Keith Lee versus Dominic Dijakovic again.
I don't like how prison rapey this just got. Let's move on.
It's a good thing that Vince McMahon doesn't watch NXT, isn't it? Because if he saw Dominic Dijakovic,
He'd be,
as soon as he got done
Dijakovicing off.
masturbating, yeah, exactly. As soon as he got done masturbating, he'd be like, "Call this motherfucker up and send him to my office." But to be honest with you, the guy's basically amazing. So.
Oh, that's why I said fuck your chainsaw last week. I remember that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well,
by the way, that was that little add-in was funny.
I'm glad you liked it.
I was listening. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Limp? Oh, okay. I was like insulted for a second. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, okay.
No, I did that for you. That
I
was
see
just
what
for
you
you.
did there.
Dominic Dijakovic is athletic as fuck. He can do crazy shit, and he's huge. Keith Lee, kind of the same, but not to that level because of the chub. You know what I think he should do, and this is no kidding. He should take like a year off wrestling, and I know you're like, what the fuck? MMA camp. If he did an MMA camp, he would come back looking like a fucking brick shit house, dude. He could be terrifying.
Right.
Because he's pretty big and kind of has the outline of muscles. If he worked that into like real muscles, he would look so scary. Okay, enough about that. Spectacular match. Spectacular.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
No, yeah, for sure. Great fucking match.
They work very well together. Just like the first time they met up, it was fucking amazing, dude.
Dude, that spinning fucking big boot that Dijakovic does, or you hit him with, that was fucking crazy. He's so fucking fast on that shit.
And his legs are so fucking long, it just looks ridiculous, man.
I know, like, I thought he killed Keith Lee there for a second. Like, oh, that's a fucking concussion.
Keith Lee is dead. Fucking dead.
Oh, bask in this glory.
I really believe he's going to be in the WWE for a long time. He's the kind of guy Vince loves, and he's really good at wrestling. I don't know, maybe not so much with the talking, but he's not embarrassing at least.
They're both really good.
Top-notch wrestling, though.
They both have a lot of potential.
I really believe that.
I feel like Keith Lee has more potential than Dijakovic, but Dijakovic was really fucking good.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't know. I kind of feel
think
like
it's more of the
Keith Lee has a higher ceiling.
Keith Lee seems to have more of a likability and character.
He's got way more charisma.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah,
Whereas
okay, I'm with you.
technically,
And
I think
like Whiz
Dijak-
said, if he took took a little time off and got in better shape, then yeah, dude, he.
It's not like
He'd
he's a
fucking-
lard ass, but he's chubby, and I know Vince don't like that very much, unless you're hairy as fucking Scottish or whatever. But
Right. send him away for a couple months, put him on whatever the fuck Big Show is doing.
He could
and
be
bring him back after
huge
that.
looking, dude. He's got that
Yeah.
mass. If he just made those arms look a little bit rippy, do you know what I mean? He would just be so scary.
All right. Well, remember last time we seen Big Show, like he was looking fucking.
Dude, yeah, he like a fucking statue.
That's what I'm saying. Get fucking Keith Lee on whatever the hell Big Show was doing, and then bring him back.
Hey, why is Furious George with the Von Erichs?
I loved him in The Wizard of Oz.
Tom Cauliflower.
Oh, that was him.
Didn't
My
I?
bad.
I'm pretty sure I seen him climbing the Empire State Building.
Oh, there he goes.
All right, I tried.
He was my
Oh,
favorite
wait.
character in
That was-
Rampage.
Oh, nice.
He's the only thing worth watching in that movie.
Yeah.
I know a couple guys that used to
He
hang
was
out with
getting
his.
hard watching all those barrels in that AEW match last night.
Mm-mm.
Get it? Because he's Donkey Kong?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's quit monkeying around and get back to the NXT coverage.
Oh, monkey jokes, huh? I see these jokes that you're talking about, and they are full of monkeys.
So,
Find out a tip, make a monkey out of Joker like me.
Shayna Baszler and the
Tony
H Girls get punked out
Oh,
by
yeah.
one chick. What the fuck?
Yep.
Rhea Ripley comes out and terrifies all three of the horse chicks
But-
there.
At the same time, that was stupid, though, in my opinion. Like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Man,
So-
and
Why was Rhea
Rhea
Ripley there?
Ripley-
Why did nothing happen?
Right.
always looked so big, I thought, when she was in all that UK stuff. But when she was standing next to Shayna, she looks super skinny as all get out. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know how Shayna can
It was
like,
kind of funny to see Shayna standing in front of a woman that looked angrier than her.
It's
That
like
too.
Shayna
she's
looks like the nicer one out of the two. What the hell?
it's like she's like kind of hot, but I also wouldn't be surprised if she maybe was a dude. So I'm not sure where I'm going with that, and I'm not comfortable with the feelings I have about her.
Yeah. No, I gotta
Have
go
there
think
ever been
about
any
my
pictures
sexuality a little more.
of Pete Dunne and her together at the same time?
Yeah.
Have they been photographed
Oh,
together?
okay.
I'm gonna need that
All
information
right.
as soon as possible, please.
I think so, anyway.
Street Profits versus Undisputed Era. If you watched Raw, you probably knew how this was gonna end, because
Yeah.
Street Profits didn't have their belts.
Yeah.
But
Well, we
Street
Street Profits
also
don't have the
know
belts
that
anymore.
because I had that ruined for me from the interwebs
Oh, bastards! Well,
on the Twitter.
That's Twitter.
damn tweeters. So,
Hot box.
Undisputed Era are your first ever. You know how much they love their
Ever,
first ever
ever.
things. Their first ever 3-time champions. NXT tag team champions, I should say. It was a good match, but I think they've had other ones I liked more, and they'll probably have ones I like more again in the future. But it was all right. It wasn't
It was a good
bad. It was
match.
just, it was like their kind of like their standard match, and I get it because it was on TV. I
Yeah,
get it.
I mean, it's still fucking 10 times better than anything you're gonna find on the main roster.
God damn. Yep.
Mhm.
And
Like that's
Couldn't have
actual
said
tag
that
team
better.
wrestling.
yes.
That's how it's supposed to fucking be.
That is true. There was a lot of good, there always is with those guys, but they kind of are
It's
starting to get
basically one of
predictable.
those things where it's like mediocre tag match in NXT is
Is
better
a f-
or as good as a good tag team match in roster.
Or it could even be called like an amazing one on the main roster because they actually do tag team stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Well, see, the
Yeah.
bitch about that for me was like the match was spoiled, so I already knew that Undisputed Era won. But like, had I not known that, I honestly wouldn't have been expecting them to win. I would have thought fucking Street Profits were gonna hold on to those belts until like a takeover or something.
especially since they had just gone over on a super recent pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And most title changes happen on the pay-per-view, like you were saying.
Well, I wonder if that means they're going to be coming up to the big house.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me with like how much they've been on that whole backstage segments, and
Well, plus
maybe
I think
there was a reasoning behind that.
well, they're probably making some last-minute adjustments because they're going to be going on USA. They'll be premiering on USA before they have another takeover. So they don't have a chance to switch belts around on another pay-per-view before that. They got to do it on the shows if they want to do it.
Which ought to make for some
So is
interesting
there
viewing
only
in the next few
one-
weeks.
Right.
So is there only one more on the WWE network before the USA thing?
I think October 18th or something like that, I think, is the first NXT. So still a couple more weeks.
Cool.
But even then, it'll be available on, well, see, it's going to be live on
USA.
on USA, but the following day it'll be available on the network and Hulu and shit still probably. So
That's what they originally announced anyway.
you know, and I never watch it live on the network on Wednesdays anyway, so it's not going to change anything for me.
Right.
And
I'll
didn't
start
one of
watching on
you
Thursday.
say, like on one of our last shows, that Raw and SmackDown have been being put on later, like recent
I did.
SmackDown and Raw.
And they were there. And when I went, that they weren't there anymore. I think they did it. I believe it was a mistake. I'm not kidding. They're not there anymore. But they
No,
were. I seen them and I was
those.
like, hey, this is yesterday's
Yeah.
Raw. They were there. I think
That's
they
WWE
fucked up.
fucking with you.
Yeah.
They're listening. They're
Well,
like, hey,
I
let's fuck
had
with
seen
you
it
with.
too.
No,
Let's remove them just to make this one individual look like a fucking liar.
I'm really not wrong. Seriously, they were there. And then they weren't.
Oh man,
Bullshit, Liz.
that was a good
Bullshit.
match. The Austin match.
Yes, it was. Austin versus Austin. Hey, fuck you, Cheez, man. Anyway, I texted you like, dude, they got the new episodes. What do you think? I just randomly decided to text you that? It's because I seen them and I was like, holy shit. But then they were gone. I really
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was a mistake. And the network
MJF outweighs Teddy.
kind of sucks anyway.
It does. It really does.
I hope they get that shit squared away before
yeah,
the
I
next
know. I
fucking
hope it's
pay-per-view.
working.
When we were doing the pay-per-view, I thought it was my internet and we were having to restart and all that shit. That was happening to everybody. And there are people who missed like chunks of the show and shit. It wasn't just us.
Yeah, it's like
Yep.
when I had read back at some of those and everything, I was like, damn, maybe we had better luck than we
Oh, it was
thought.
the first one since they updated the website
Yeah.
or whatever. So hopefully they got the fucking kinks worked out now.
I sure hope so, because that was really irritating because I kept having to get up and walk over to my rig and shit, you know?
When the fuck is the next pay-per-view anyway?
It's a fucking Clash of the Champions, right? I don't remember when, but it's soon.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get a hold of Burbs and see if he's
Yeah.
gonna come on at all.
Yeah, do that. All out, or do you want to wait
I forgot
and
the bitch is back out.
discuss that after this is over? How we doing on time?
Yeah, let's actually watch this
I agree.
MJF
Yeah,
Teddy Hart
it is
match.
the main event.
I agree.
I mean,
I'm with
I've actually been loosely watching the whole show. It's been fairly decent.
Yeah.
Matches have been solid. And horse tits weren't bad either. What's going on in
horse
the
tits.
chat? Let's see.
Oh,
I'm sure that was on purpose.
love this guy.
Remember her with red hair when she was actually like something to look at?
Yeah, she was coming out with Joey Janela.
Yeah, what the fuck happened there? It's weird how the color of
She's had
hair
her
can
blonde
really
and-
change the whole vibe of
Right.
a person, you know? And I'm like, it's just
It's
some
like, oh,
random
look at that.
blonde.
You're just another blonde.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Background, here you come. Oh, Joey Janela's in the crowd. You see that?
And
Much better.
Fred
That
Durst.
kid looks drunk.
Yeah.
No more Limp Bizkit references, for fuck's sake.
Twice on one show. That is, like, not good, you know? I don't like that ratio at all.
No, neither do I. That's too fucking many.
Yeah, we need like negative
Yeah. How many is appropriate? 0.
mentions.
No, like we need someone to kill Fred Durst while we're on the air to make up for this. No, we're kidding. Don't go kill Fred Durst.
That guy was volunteering, and
He has to die like natural causes. I'm not telling you all to go kill him.
Like, no, I'm not gonna fight you again, Janella.
She's my bitch, Joey. Accept it.
White Trash Nimrods.
White Trash Nimrods.
That should be the name of my band.
White Trash Nimrods.
Right?
Okay.
See, that shit rocks.
And you
No
can
one's
thank
got my back
MJF
on that.
for
All
that.
right. Well,
I think
doing it.
Mojo's with you.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I said you can thank MJF for that.
Thanks, MJF.
Oh.
It's one of those rare instances where, like, man, I kind of wish I was listening with the audio on, you know what I mean? Because this guy's the best promo in the business right now. Teddy Hornet's bum.
Teddy Hornets up his bum just like Bret Hart.
Hornets.
Cat. Hornets.
Just like bread.
Bread.
Or pain. I'll take the bread. You can keep the pain. I'll just take the bread. If those are the options.
No. If the overly sensitive Twitter crowd have it their way, we'll never hear Jim Cornette on MLW again.
I
Well, I
think
thought he was already gone.
well, yeah, but I think
He
the
is,
plan
but-
is for him to return after whatever.
Yeah, and there's this goddamn bitch.
Who's
The
that?
cat, not the woman. I don't know who she is.
It's the main event kitty.
Huh.
This is when I bring out at my
No,
big matches. I know who you mean, and yeah, I have no idea who that is or
I don't know.
why she doesn't have boobs, but that's not my business.
She got thighs and an ass. I'm happy.
Fair enough. I don't care about boobs anyway, and that's a fact, Jack.
I mean, they're cool and all, but they don't gotta be big. Small titties is titties too.
I don't know. If you don't got enough to put in a wine glass, then you should get a smaller wine glass.
I'm an equal titty opportunist, but you gotta have a booty.
That is a thing that matters. That's very important.
Yeah, and not just a booty. You gotta have thighs too. It can't just be like a couple of stilts and then some hams. No, that don't work.
And like, how does that happen? How are you like only a lazy ass?
But you have to have much back.
Them fucking legs go all the way up and make a complete ass out of themselves.
Very nice. Here, hold my stainless steel and cubic zirconia.
My stainless steel and fucking stained glass.
My stainless steel and rock salt.
Dude, quit handling your pussy so rough.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's who the girl is, the pussy handler.
Yep. She keeps the pussy in the bag.
It's the fluffer.
No, she took off to the back with it. MJF is about to be sparkly.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, look like a goddamn troll.
Does that
Fucking
sparkle
Twilight
with you?
vampire. Isn't that a South Park thing?
Yeah.
Wearing the Calgary Hitman jersey, or the first world there. Out to Tenderheart.
Tender heart.
Oh, Yuck can't find nothing. Dude,
So
Yuck,
calm
I've
and
been,
cool.
believe it or not, that's been a fucking issue here in Michigan lately. Like, I've known a few people who are having trouble finding shit. It's fucking legal here. And we can't find it.
You want to hear something real
But
funny?
yeah, I am getting pretty fucking stoned, sorry.
I know that one guy, and you had asked me to ask if you can get a hold of him because you like kind of know him too from our old work. And
Yeah.
and he told me that he can't even deal with anybody new right now because he can't even hang with the people he's
Fuck with
got.
what he's got, yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, dude, really? You don't want a new guy with cash? And he's like, no thanks. I'm like, oh, okay. Fair enough.
Right.
I never would have expected that. I was like, oh, okay.
That's cool, man.
You got it, buddy.
No. That's
Sorry.
Fucking... No, you're good.
I forgot to tell you that, but I couldn't believe he said that. It's like
Yeah.
that. He's got so much fucking business already, he don't even need Joe Little Ass.
Yeah, right. I suppose this motherfucker want a quarter? Fuck off. Quarter pound, maybe. Teddy. Oh, yeah, I switched over to the chat and...
Yeah, I
Fred,
can
go
bring the
back to the
chat up
match.
now, too. We'll worry about the AEW shit in a minute here.
No, I just looked up and seen there was new messages, so I flipped over, and now I'm back to the match. Yeah, get him, Teddy.
Sorry, yuck.
It's not even that I dislike MJF. I fucking love the dude. Great heel. Just, I like Teddy, too. Teddy's awesome. The fucking cat gimmick's a little lame, but I have fun with it. Oh, MJF straddling him gay style.
Hey, I got logged out of Mixler. It's not
Got
letting
too
me
good for
fucking
him.
comment. What, you shit, you motherfucker.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm already a
Mixer
member on
said,
broadcasting right now,
you.
dipshit.
Hello, McFly.
Already a member.
Mixer
Get your
beat.
member right here.
Jenny tried to bend the arm back into the hammerlock position.
Oh,
Oh.
God damn.
Jesus.
Oh, that was really bad. The closed caption called Teddy Jenny.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Now they're saying something about
8675309
REM.
if you want to give him a call.
Out for REM. Was that supposed to be MJF? REM?
he gave her a little push with his foot. Bitch, get the fuck out. Do it faster.
Oh. Oh, that was great, Teddy.
He gave her a little shove with the foot. Bitch, get out quicker. You take it too long.
Okay, I'm officially in the chat and I can type stuff now and it goes through this time.
Uh-oh. What's Teddy about to do? Oh, never mind. Yeah, he changed his mind. Oh, no, hit the bitch. Fuck her. Oh, shit.
Damn. I'm going to remember that move. That's a good one.
Oh, sweetheart.
That's fucking
Goddamn.
right, too. That's how you do that.
Oh.
I mean, you knew he was eating a boot after that, but he still proved himself to be a true man,
Right.
which is all that really matters. I've never respected him more than I do right now. I don't care what I read on Wikipedia. He's the best guy on the show.
Teddy Hart's been fucking great over the last couple of years. That dude's done
Absolutely.
way in his career.
Absolutely.
MJF truly is one of the best heels in the business. Him doing Teddy Hart's Chris Benoit hand across the throat thing into the camera.
You know, I think it wouldn't be a fucking bad idea if WWE picked up the whole Hart Foundation, honestly. Like, I know
I agree. They
Pillman
are
Jr.
ready.
is a little green, but I mean, he's got his dad's name.
His name and his character's there. He's just not super good. And the last time we seen him wrestle, he looked way better, remember?
Yeah.
Like,
and then
way
Teddy Hart's
better.
still fucking great, and he's finally gotten his goddamn act together, even though it took him forever.
Yeah. And he's a wrestler for sure, man.
Yeah. The only one I'm not sure about is David Hurt Smith. I mean, like, yeah, bring him along for the ride, but I wouldn't see him actually lasting in the company long.
He's kind of boring.
Yeah. On the mic and in the ring.
Yeah.
He doesn't bring much other than size.
And his
Big
name.
fucking dude. Yeah.
And that he happens to really look like his dad a lot, too.
Yeah. He'd have a better chance if he grew out his hair and put little braids in it.
Right? And came out with an actual bulldog.
But Vince would take one look at it and go, put him with R-Truth. We'll make them stoners and call them faded and braided.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh,
That's
God.
way too good for Vince to come up with, though.
Dun, 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 dun,
Like-
dun.
We'll call him the British Truth. I love it.
Yeah.
It's such good shit.
Shit. The British Truth Dogs.
The Truth Dogs. Oh, man.
They would have to throw something like that in at the end.
I'm going to eat a cracker, everybody. That's okay. You probably won't hear me too good.
Enjoying that cracker, motherfucker?
Pip
Yeah.
Pip Cheerio, what's up? Oh, I think R-Truth is... Oh, no. R-Truth is not 24/7 champion. Drake Maverick's 24/7 champion again. Last I knew.
But
Yes.
has he consummated his marriage?
I don't know.
That's the true question.
It really is.
I consummated his marriage for him.
What you gonna do about Drake?
Yep.
Cheese Man's right here. He's calling you out.
Yeah. Come on, bitch. I ain't afraid of you.
I'm
All
bigger than you.
5'2" of you. I'll take that 24/7 championship off you and your bitch.
What
And your
now?
bitch.
What now, Maverick? Your move.
Same goes for you, Truth. Don't fucking go around with Carmella. I'll seal that bitch too.
Cheese is wheeling and dealing. Latest stealing.
Mella is money, but when she's with me, Mella is moaning.
Preach.
Or covered in money.
Money shot. Gotcha.
Mhm. If you see what I did there. So the ref just got the shit kicked out of him after that kick out.
He's just rubbing at his eye.
Oh.
He
2.
rubbed his eye and then
Canadian
like kind of realized what he was supposed to be doing and then put his hand out.
All right. Ow.
Well, she's rubbing his
2.
hand and he's like, oh, hey, you alright? Fuck. I'm not alright. Medic.
MJF just totally oversold that.
He's over there supposed to be counting. He's like, orange! Sky! Like, I think the ref's concussed.
He just keeps on saying 10. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah. He's holding up 4 fingers. Banana!
He keeps on looking at the exit ramp, and the guys are on the opposite side of the ring. Who is he even looking at? MJF's in the ring, and he's still counting.
That looked like some painful water.
I think he's telling the turnbuckle to stop grabbing his hair.
God damn.
No, MJF is...
My God, he killed him.
Right. Now MJF is tasting colors and shit.
Stop, Teddy! He's already dead! He's already dead!
Oh shit, I can't remember what the hell that meme was.
What name?
Meme. It was something along the lines of what I was just saying. Yeah, I was like trying to understand women. Damn, never mind, I'm not even gonna go into it because I can't remember how the fuck it goes at all now.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
It's alright. I mean, right there, I just told you, I'm trying to understand women. I was like, oh, this is gonna go badly.
So, Cesaro was already over at that NXT UK pay-per-view,
Poor fucking Cesaro.
and he did an open challenge, and this guy was named Dragunov, and he looked just like Drake Maverick if Drake Maverick's face was being smashed up against a window.
I wonder if it's the guy that I think it is, because he was fucking awesome. I seen him at, I want to say, like a Evolve show or one of those random oddball ones we watched, and he was awesome. Like
he was getting totally destroyed in this match, but then he had this 5-minute run where he was just pulling these moves off left and right
MJ.
and everything, and making himself look like
it was
an actual contender.
Progress is what I seen him at. And
would make sense.
he was amazing, dude. I was like, this guy has got to get a job somewhere.
Well, he does now in NXT UK.
Really? Man, that's a reason to start watching.
And Cesaro picked him up from about the middle of the ring and almost discus throwed him over the top rope, and the guy hit the barrier for the fans.
Oh,
Man.
God. Speaking of hit the barrier, I can't wait until we do AEW
Launch.
talk.
I was like, holy crap, Cesaro. I know that guy's about the size of Drake Maverick, but he just threw him like a discus. And made it look easy, too.
Fuck that guy. Get the fuck out of here.
And your shoe!
I ain't even paying.
Okay, hey, I found it.
Woo! Oh,
Damn.
again!
MJF is dead. Yes, he is dead. That is it.
Teddy Hart retains. I'll be damned.
Good. I'm glad.
Indeed.
So I found that meme. It was, sometimes understanding what a woman wants is very difficult. It's like trying to figure out what color the letter 7 smells like.
Yeah. I was expecting so much more.
I liked it. Anyway, that was a pretty good episode of MLW Fusion, episode 72.
Sorry, I was watching the replay because it was a good move. Yes, it was. It was awesome. Next week, we get to see Jacob Fatu versus Filthy Tom George.
That's probably my favorite episode I've seen in a few
Furious
weeks.
George.
Oh,
Curious
shit.
Tom Lawler.
Brian Pillman Jr. versus Dick Sabbatical next week.
Oh, shit. Cock Vacation versus Brian Pillman Jr. This is going to be great.
Welcome to the Dick Holiday Show.
Penis, get away.
You never say that.
Never again.
Oh,
The Cheez Man isn't dead.
I'm alive.
We are live.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this AEW nonsense went down over the weekend.
Yeah. Show no.
This
Thanks to my
AEW jazz that Cheese Man had difficulty watching because of telephonic issues.
Yeah, I didn't have access to my computer and my phone wouldn't fucking play it.
Well,
So,
admittedly, I skipped a few things. A few.
Yeah, I only watched like 2 matches, I think.
All right. Well, the pre-show
Well-
I only watched Angelico and Jack Evans versus Private Party.
Sounds awesome.
Well, let me tell you about the
Please do.
women's battle royal because of the winner goes on to face
Ah, yes. I should have pointed.
the
that
winner
out.
of Riho versus Shida.
That's easy for
later.
you to say.
Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter didn't seem to care for this.
Well,
what I've seen.
it's probably because of they dislike who won.
Yeah, wasn't it what, Nyla Rose?
Yeah.
Yeah, she dominated like the first. They do that hearts or diamonds, the sets of cards.
Emma was there. How about that shit?
Yeah, I seen that Tenille Dashwood was there.
No, it's Emma.
Okay.
Then,
Her name's Emma.
Emmalina.
Yeah, Emelina. That was, yeah, there you go.
They killed
But-
that before it ever
Let's
started.
go with Emelina. That's what I should have said. Damn it.
ODB was
That's
one
the
of
better
the.
reference, you son of a bitch.
Was,
Did you say ODB
in
was
the-
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
Oh,
in the
shit.
Battle Royal. She was actually the one that took out Kong.
Damn.
Chick is still quite over from what I hear.
hmm
Quite over indeed, sir.
And she took out Jazz as well. So, like, ODB actually,
She took out
as
some
my book,
heavy
took out
hitters.
Yeah.
two of the heaviest hitters. That Mercedes Martinez ended up being the Joker card.
So like the wild card in a sense.
Yeah, got to be the very last pick and the last one in.
Fuck
Yeah.
her. No. She's fine.
Hey, fucker, I would.
So the final four, Martinez was eliminated by Nyla Rose, and then it was Rose, Britt, Baker, and B. Priestley, or Presley.
It's Priestley. You got it the first
Okay.
time. Nailed it.
Britt
Fuck that bitch.
made it B, and then B grabbed a hold of Britt's arm and basically let Nyla throw her over the top to win.
What a bee.
Haha. Capital B at the beginning of her name for sure.
Uh-huh. Biatch.
You
So,
B.
so that could be why people were sort of so unhappy with.
Yeah.
I didn't even
I
watch
knew
it.
it was just the majority of the match that people weren't happy with. From what I was reading, a lot of people just thought the whole thing was shit.
I'm already
but
smart enough
a lot
to
of-
know not to watch AEW pre-shows.
Well, you said that on Helico and Jack Evans
It was
versus
the match of the night, if you ask me. Why they put that on the pre-show is fucking beyond me, because it's Mark Quinn. He's like one of their like most badass wrestlers, dude.
Well, that's what I think about that.
I highly recommend watching that match. High
Private
flying
Party.
spot fest, but with a story in the match to where it all makes sense. So no, it was a wrong
See, I
pronunciation alert.
Yeah, but the second attempt turned into a stutter
Spot
alert.
face. What the fuck is a spot face?
I didn't like the whole
I don't want to know.
first 2 minutes of that match because of it was just a bunch of flips and no one actually touched each other for about 2 minutes
That's
straight.
true. That was a little annoying, and I know that Jim Cornette would have hated that. But after that, it began to make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. And that finisher, oh my god, I love that. It's called the Gin and Juice.
Holy fuck yes! Now I know
A
what you're talking about.
Frankensteiner into an RKO. One
It's
guy
awesome,
Frankensteiners him off the top rope, and the other guy RKOs him when he's coming down.
No shit.
It's pretty sweet. Still too many false finishes, but otherwise a great. I hate false finish. We've already. I'm not going to keep
yeah.
harping on that, but there's just too many.
And you probably did not like the Omega pack.
Ah, you
Fuck.
fucker.
Stutter alert!
Yeah. Calm down there, JR. It's Pac.
Yeah, JR alert! Well, we're gonna have to do a new one
That's
for that.
what
There you
was
go.
in my head. Was the JR
By
thing.
God!
My God!
I
It's Omega versus Pac.
can already hear it.
Pac.
JR alert! By God!
My God!
Anyway.
Omega versus Pac.
And Helico and Jack Evans lose, and after the match they kick their ass, and the crowd chants "party poopers." I think because it's a private party.
Yeah.
See what they did there.
I
liked it.
I see what they did there.
It clarified who was the heels because I didn't really know until then, all the way, to be honest with you.
That private party sounds a little suspect for a tag team name.
They're fucking
I was
awesome.
He's up there with
man.
Golden Lovers.
I forgot. We had SCU versus a little boy and a boy and his dinosaur.
Yeah,
Now, see, this
yeah,
is-
Marco stunt again.
See, this is one of the matches I actually seen.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
SCU is fucking awesome. I don't care if all them dudes are 100 years old or not. They're like the best wrestlers on their damn show.
Marco Stunt could have not been there, and that
Yep.
match wouldn't have been any different, though,
Agreed.
honestly.
I hate that he's with them too, because
Peace out, Papa Dave.
Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are money.
Yes.
Money, baby.
Those guys are awesome.
And to include Marco Stunt with him is just a little too gimmicky to make me happy.
I think that I don't like it too because of it takes away from Jungle Boy looking small because of he looks like a normal guy
Right. I do agree with that.
when he's next to Marco Stunt.
I'm with you. And Luchasaurus is athletic as fuck.
Luchasaurus is a badass.
Yes,
I had no
is.
idea.
I love that move where he ran and took one step on that second rope and then just flips himself over.
All right. I wasn't expecting that. And then all the kicks and shit in the ring and all the shit he was doing, I wasn't expecting most of that shit from him. Fucking standing moonsault onto the fucking dude.
And he's
Yeah,
like
he
pretty
had like
big
Daniel
dude.
Bryan type kicks.
He's not huge. He just looks really big because a lot of those guys are kind of small, and we know this.
Right.
But still, he's a big, muscly guy to be flying around like that, man.
Exactly.
It's fucking awesome.
Well, kind of small for a dinosaur though.
Right.
But I guess he is pretty normal if you think ostrich. They don't know they're supposed to be extinct.
Okay.
Fucking dinosaurs.
Well, I don't know where I skipped. What's the next match after that? Because there were two like tag matches in a row that I didn't want no part of,
No, right.
or like a
Right, that was-
multi-man or
So
something. and then-
SCU won that if we didn't
Oh,
say.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
they sure did. Which I'm glad they did because I was like, fuck, they're going to lose again. But it would make more sense story-wise to give them a heel team to chase. And they actually did it. So I like it.
The next one was one of the big ones.
Omega and
Omega versus Pac.
Okay, well, then I'm still there with you. Jim Ross calls Pac a dumb bastard, and that is going to be used for something. We'll figure something out for that, for sure. That's going somewhere.
So,
Stupid bastard.
gee whiz, I'm sorry, but you must be on the sauce. Because I said Pac was a damn bastard. Pac is a damn bastard.
Oh, damn bastard.
I feel like this match went too long. What do you guys think?
I didn't get all the way
This
through it.
is what
Okay.
I
Well,
was.
it kind
I
of
thought
got
you
to
were
where it
talking
really
about
started
when you
to
were talking about-
drag, and it was boring after a while.
Well, I thought you weren't liking it because of the, like what you were saying about the false
Well,
finishes.
that don't help, but that's a Kenny Omega match. That's almost like you're just gonna have to deal with that with him.
Expected.
That's how it goes. I get it. Pac did a moonsault off the ropes to the out of the ring, but he landed with his legs across a guardrail, and it hit so hard, and he was down for like 5. They took a break. The referee literally allowed them to take a break, and they even like spoke about it on the commentary. It looked that it had to hurt so bad, and he was limping the whole rest of the time. I'm sure he was pissed at himself. But yeah, he moonsaulted way too far. He overshot and just conk. You should have heard it. It was terrifying, the sound, dude. That's the only note I have other than Pac wins by chokeout, which he calls the brutalizer, and this match went too long.
I can't believe Pac won.
Yeah,
he
and
did.
it was off of a submission he put on, reversing Kenny's One Wing Angel.
Yeah, it was actually
Kenny
awesome.
was going for his finisher.
And he didn't actually tap out. It was like a stoppage, like he's unconscious
Yeah,
kind
like-
of thing. You know, to make sure he looks strong in defeat. You know.
Yeah, see, well, it was supposed to be him versus Moxley, but Moxley's hurt. So that's how it ended up being him versus Pac. So I totally expected him to go over because, you know, Moxley and him are going to have their match when Moxley's back.
Well, shit just got complicated, didn't it?
Yeah, so now he's gonna look like a bitch if he real bitch if he loses to fucking Moxley. But if Moxley loses, then that doesn't make him look the greatest at the moment because he hasn't done a whole lot in AEW yet.
No, he has not.
What the hell are they gonna do? They're like Pac winning fucked everything up, in my opinion. Like, that made no sense.
It was unexpected, that's for sure. All right, the next one I got is Hikaru Shida versus Riho. So probably I skipped something, didn't I?
Oh, you skipped Cody versus Spears.
Oh, no, I didn't. I just...
Oh, wait, no, that's...
No, I was about to say,
Havoc?
I know I watched that. Yeah, the hardcore match with fucking Havoc
Oh, you missed
the
two
Cracker
matches.
Barrel.
Janela and whatever else, and then the one after that with the fucking
Darby
Smash
Allin.
Brothers
versus
and
Dark
shit. I was like,
Order.
no, I ain't doing this. So, whatever y'all got to say about them, go ahead, but I didn't want anything to do with any of that mess.
Oh, Havoc powerbombed Janela through a Cracker Barrel.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Huh.
Sponsor.
And Darby did that thing again where he does that blind fall, but he had a barrel behind him.
Yeah, he
And
fell
Jimmy
onto
Havoc
the stairs.
Yeah, basically watched him, like, before he even jumped, Jimmy Havoc was just sitting at the side of the ring, like, watching him. He's still going to jump? Type deal. It was that off that the guy was watching him as he jumped.
I feel kind of bad I didn't see it, but eh.
And
It's
the
all
only mentionable thing about the Best Friends versus the Dark Order, the winner got a bye in the tag tourney, and the Dark Order, even though they won, started beating up the Best Friends after the match, and that Orange Cassidy all of a sudden appeared in the ring and did this dive through the ropes with his hands in his pocket the whole time.
No.
Yeah, and then got up and rolled back into the ring with his hands still in his pockets the whole time.
But he took out 4 minions.
Yes, I seen someone fucking post that clip, and they're like, he did this better with his hands in his pockets than other wrestlers do with their hands free. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That gimmick's never going to work on me.
That.
That's just not going to work on me, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Come fight me with your hands in your pockets, please. Please.
And hit me with some gentle shin kicks, please.
Right.
Okay, now we can talk about Kenny Omega's good friend Riho versus Shida.
I think I understand why you said Kenny Omega's good friend Riho. Because how else would she win this match? Are you kidding me? The bitch weighs 98 pounds. Meh is my first comment. It looks like they were like practicing moves on each other. There was no like impact or like emotion for a long time, and I'm like, man, this is like watching an exercise or something.
So basically,
well, how appropriate that it's a match where a roll up is
the most powerful move. Hey, what culture is stealing our gimmick?
Wait.
They are now calling the roll-up the most devastating move in sports entertainment today. And I'm like, no. You better listen like a year back on our show, motherfuckers. You don't get to even front like you come up with that. Just saying.
You gonna front, kid?
One spot in this match was fucking amazing. It was an out of the ring to in the ring superplex.
Superplex.
Brought her ass all the way up to the top, over and down into the ring. It was like the most devastating suplex ever done to anybody ever.
Oh, shit.
Other than that, you could skip this match and you wouldn't be missing much, my man.
So the little 98-pound girl won, and she's going to fight for the championship against big-ass Nyla Rose.
Yeah, you see what they're doing there.
Uh-huh.
Big guy, little guy match.
I wonder if they're going to pull a WWE because of Riho is Kenny's friend, but Nyla Rose is having that championship match in her hometown in DC. And they mentioned that a few times during the pay-per-view. in Nyla Rose's hometown.
So, do they want her to whoop to
DC.
have a big moment in her hometown, or do they want her to be embarrassed in her hometown? I see what
I
you're
don't
doing.
know.
Yeah, do they want to give her the WWE treatment because it's her hometown?
Or do they want to be decent humans and allow this woman some kind of little moment in her career?
Right.
You know, one or the other. All right. Cody versus Spears. Cody
Oh my gosh.
comes out with MJF. Sean Spears comes out with Tully Blanchard. That matters. Because stuff happened.
Because stuff happened.
Tully
did,
keeps interfering all Healy and dickheady like.
Why did John Spears come out with the 10 on his towel?
I don't know. He
Is he still a
fucking
perfect
holds
10?
up the 10 and everything. It's his name on Twitter and everything, so I don't know what he's going on.
I guess he was able to trademark that or something.
Or
Sure.
just is waiting to hear from somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Still hasn't gotten that cease and desist yet.
So Tully keeps interfering like religiously over and over again, like annoyingly. So Arn Anderson comes walking out and
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I popped so hard for that
everybody
Spinebuster.
popped hard as fuck when Arn Anderson came out. It wasn't just you, buddy.
It was perfect.
I almost fucking stood
I
up.
was like, what the
And
I almost
you want to
believed for
talk
half a
about a
second that he could still go.
184-year-old man that can still do a wrestling move way better than most of the people in the ring right now? His name's Arn Anderson. Spine buster to end all spine busters. Spears is down and writhing, and with good reason. I don't want him to spine buster me like that. That's for sure. Fuck, dude.
No, just no.
That kid
Do
don't
not
play.
mess with Arn
Fuck your
Anderson.
shit up.
Still.
Yeah, you still got it. Jesus Christ. This whole match was great stuff. I don't have any complaints. Spears is healing it up. I'm loving it. Cody's batting 1,000 with his matches with me. He's just fucking awesome, dude.
I missed it again.
Cody picks up the win there.
Didn't he come out with
Yeah,
his dog
and,
though, and the fucking pyro was freaking out the dog? Like, you fucking idiot. Why'd you bring your dog out during pyro?
Oh, his wife had the dog, right?
Brilliant.
No, I think that I remember seeing, of all people, MJF was
Okay, he was the
taking
dog walker.
the dog down.
Oh, MJF was the one. Okay.
They were doing a little skit
I thought it was weird,
backstage
but-
where everybody was wearing like Star Trek uniforms.
Yeah,
and
DDP.
yeah, and MJF and what's the chick's name? I can't remember.
Brandy.
Brandy Rose, thank you. Was walking the dog, so I assumed it was her because I didn't remember specifically. But okay.
For
Anyway.
some reason, when they walked out, what you were talking about backstage and everything, but for some reason when they came out on stage and they got down by the ring, MJF was the dog handler.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. But yeah, I enjoy
Not
the
that
match.
mattered.
I like Cody Rhodes as a wrestler.
Cody does a Van Daminator and then the Crossroads for the win.
Crossroads that looks like the guy might have actually died. You know, that's the best kind. If you like really just drive that head in the mat real good, you know what I mean? And he did. Real good.
Real good.
Lucha Bros versus Young Bucks in a ladder match for the
See,
Triple
I'm
A
always-
tag titles, which was weird.
have a hard time with these because of I don't think I can be fair because I always think the Bucks matches are
The
the
shit.
best matches of the night.
Well, I mean, that's
so,
the thing.
like Whiz was saying that he thought Private Party's match was probably the tag team match of the night, if not the match of the night. But I'm sort of leaning towards this one.
Well, they're pretty close to each other style-wise, for sure. I feel like it was
Like I
a
said,
little
I feel
more
like that
just
can't be
people
fair.
flying around without it making quite as much sense, but I did not like the match. It, like, I was...
Well, like I said,
It was, like,
I'm probably
stupid
being
and
biased,
awesome.
but,
What I didn't like is the opponents doing stuff together. No. Stop that. Everything else is fine. It's what the Bucks do. But that opponent's doing shit together... it just makes it look like it's
when
not
they-
real at all. This is just some stupid fake shit. But the moves look amazing. I mean, and it was a ladder match
Yeah.
where they're doing shit off a ladder and doing shit through a ladder and, a
Ray
lot of
and Nick
major impact spots.
on ladders on both sides of the ring.
Major
That
impact.
spot.
Big spots. I mean, cool match. It's a spectacle, is what I would say. If you watch it, there's some amazing things that happen in that match. But
Well,
you don't always
at
understand
least
why.
When you spike somebody with a pile driver on a ladder, they at least stayed down.
That shit was awesome looking, dude. I'm like, God damn.
I was like, thank you for not making him get up after that. That looked legit.
Let him be
And he
dead,
should have.
please.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
And then this was actually after the match that everybody was talking about. Was probably the
we keep
big
not
surprise
remembering
of
to
the night.
mention who wins, but the Lucha Bros were able to retain their AAA tag titles.
Which makes sense because I don't see the fucking Young Bucks going down and defending the AAA titles anywhere.
And then a rumor we heard about came true, didn't it, Mojo?
Indeed. These hooded wrestlers came out with
It was
Dead President masks
Ronald Reagan and Bill Clinton, to be specific.
and doing moves that looked very familiar
And they kicked
Shit,
everybody's ass.
Republicans.
and
Everyone's
revealed
ass on both
themselves to
teams.
be Whiz.
Los Boricuas, I guess, are going to be called now. Wasn't that already a thing?
LAX.
Ortiz and Santana.
Ah.
Yep, it
Okay.
happened.
Laying it down.
They are all elite.
And now All Elite by far has got the most killer tag team.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that. That is for sure.
Impact is going to be closing down soon.
I'm telling you, no one's going to watch that shit once this is on TV, dude. Although, I'm not super confident that AEW all the way has got this yet, if you know what I mean.
Right, yeah, they got to put the show together and do it right still.
And maybe
Actually,
a little
I
more
heard a rumor.
star power would help.
What Cheez was just saying, that reminded me of a rumor I heard that AEW wants to have a working relationship with Impact because of they like a few of their wrestlers and would love to
Willie Mack immediately comes to
be
mind.
able to.
Killer Cross.
Those were some of the names they were mentioning that they liked.
And the Rascals are an awesome
basically-
high-flying tag team. Dude, imagine
Can
the
you imagine
Rascals
that?
against, like
getting to borrow
Jack
the
Evans and
Rascals?
Angelico. I would love
That'd be
that.
nice.
It would. Well, I hope that's not a rumor, or if it is rumor, I hope
It
it
would
becomes
really
reality.
help Impact. That,
They
like
need
we
the
were
help.
just talking about, like
I want to see.
if they could we could see random AEW people.
I want to see
Impact
Killer Cross and
is-
Scarlett Bordeaux beat the brakes off of Cody and Brandy
I
Rhodes.
see where you're going with that.
I would love that match. That would be a good.
I want to see
Oh,
them
that
just
would be
beat the
great.
fucking shit out of them.
All right. Jericho versus Hangman Page, Adam Hangman Page. Quick shout out to Aubrey Edwards, a.k.a. Girl Hebner. She's fucking great. She's the best ref in the business, I'd say. Who's
Girl
better than her?
Hebner.
Help me out here. Who's better than her right now? I
She didn't
think
take
so.
any crap.
No, she. Not only does she
got
not fuck
back
around,
into
but also
Jericho
she's just
face.
like an entertaining character style ref. You know what I mean? Like old school.
Like Earl
in
used
the
to be back in the day.
80s, you knew the names of the referees, and they all had like a style and shit. Like that's long gone. But now, you know, here's a character in the referee arena. I like it, and she's cute, which don't hurt anything ever.
Right.
Jericho's been hitting the gym, baby. He looks way better. He's still not Jericho, but he looks way more like a wrestler still now. And this
Yeah.
is what I got to say about Chris Jericho. He's losing his in-ring fast. He's getting old and slow, but he's such a good like wrestling character that this match was just as good as anything else that was on the show, almost anyway. Wasn't a ton of action, but the story and the wrestling made it awesome, I thought. Jericho.
I thought so too. I couldn't have said that better. Like character is still strong and he can still has the crowd.
Yeah, he knows how to work the crowd. He knows how to work in the ring, even though he can't do his moonsault anymore and shit, or his lion salt anymore and all that shit. That's all right, man, because that was a really entertaining match. Jericho kicked out of the Deadeye. Nobody liked that.
Yeah, but Page also, like, almost right before that, kicked out of a code breaker.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But it seemed, I don't know nothing about the Deadeye. I can't claim to be an expert, but it seemed like that move must have been pretty
but it's like
protected
basically
because the crowd
finisher
looked
for
pissed.
finisher.
Like, hey, you don't be kicking out of that now. Like, well, I'm not kidding, dude. Up until then, it was just like pop after pop after pop, and then they're like, whoa, hey.
They were pissed.
Yeah. Like, you could feel that shit.
Some people on Twitter were pissed about it.
See?
Really.
I'm saying, man, that was like a big
Dude,
deal.
well, they were pissed
It was
at fucking
unusually
Jericho
weird
one.
how everyone was like, hey, like
I think
everyone
that's
had
what
this
it
look
really
on their
broke
face.
down
like,
to.
bummer, dude.
Yeah, everybody was pissed. They was like, "Oh, how you gonna make a 48-year-old your champion?" And it's like he's the fucking better known name. They're about to start a TV
They'd have
show.
been a fool not to
I
put that
think
belt on
that's
Jericho. Are you kidding me?
Right.
We're trying to do is, like, you want the heel or something for the good guy to be chasing.
Well, sure,
Going into your-
story-wise, okay, it helps also, but it's
But just from a business perspective,
these people need to keep in mind that they are familiar with AEW and JPW and these dudes' history. Not everybody is, and they're going to TV to a new audience. They
Yeah.
need that name. They need that guy. This
right.
hello.
You want
So,
anybody who watched WWE in the last like 20 fucking years knows who Chris Jericho is, and if
Exactly.
you watched
So-
fucking WCW 25 years ago, you know who fucking Chris Jericho is. So
And if you watched AAA wrestling 30 years ago, you know who Chris Jericho is.
exactly.
Yeah. Anyway.
and then
If you're gonna market your fucking company, you're gonna market it with a bigger name as your champion, not just some fucking dude who a few people know and like.
It had to be him or Kenny Omega. It couldn't be anyone else in that company holding the belt right now. It had to be one of the two.
agree.
And even Omega's arguable in the U.S. I mean, people know who he is, but he's not Jericho big.
Right.
It
It had been Jericho or Moxley.
that would have been okay too. You're right.
I had made a note here, like, I was thinking about it, like, after the whole pay-per-view ended and everything. I go, Cody's the only member of being the elite wrestlers who actually won.
Yeah.
Paige lost, the Bucks lost.
Yeah.
Just to get back to the match and wrap this thing up, the Judas Effect elbow picks up the win. I hate that move. I do.
That's the
That
sixth move
just
of
makes me
doom.
think of
It's not impressive.
that whole thing with
John
Lex
Cena?
Luger,
Oh,
yeah.
that stupid John Cena move would have been dumb too.
the narcissist elbow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he had the plate in his elbow.
Yep.
Yeah. And I thought that was weak way back then.
He would just run fast and stick his elbow out. He wouldn't even swing his arm. He would literally just put his arm out, like stick his elbow out, and fucking run at you.
because he's a
Exactly.
good
Who
wrestler.
remembers that?
He was
He'd charge
great
at
in
you
the
like a
ring.
fucking pill. And say he'd charge at you like you were a bottle full of fucking Vicodin.
That might be a little scary.
He fucking stuck his elbow out and ran at your ass like you were a mouthy woman. Jericho's your first AEW champion, which is cool with all of his other accolades. See, that's another reason why it makes perfect sense. You have this highly fucking decorated guy who's been a champion everywhere, and now he's your first champion here. There's no reason Jericho shouldn't have won that match last night. Anyone who says that's a
so you're
goofball,
saying
and I'm not
that-
even like an expert at this AEW shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you
No,
don't think
wait,
that, you're not.
Are you trying to say that Jericho, in a way, broke the laws down?
Yes, he was down. Around the water again.
That's easy for you to say. I couldn't have repeated it better myself. mainly due to my speech impediment. All right, that is our AEW all-out coverage. Shout out! Shouts! 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 Shouts!
Well, start us off.
Okay, well, let me do it, motherfucker. Goddamn. I'll start us off with our Facebook shout-outs.
No, I don't suck. I'm trying to be the bigger man here. Shut up.
Hey, Mojo, did we get anything on the Graham Under the Sea this week?
Indeed, it took him a while after following us on Twitter and everything, but Dr. Sean 008 started following us this week.
Is that
Also known
Sean
as
Stasiak?
Sean Stasiak.
Cool.
Uh-huh. Nice.
So, one, but a good one.
Yeah, he followed
it's
us
like
a
an
long time ago on Twitter. That was like fucking year ago.
And now we've earned the honor of him getting us on the gram, so that's pretty awesome.
He gets on social media once a year.
All right, did we get any retweets on last week's episode, Cheese Man?
We sure did.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got retweets from Sensible Sam,
Thank you.
The Transcontinental Project,
Hey, that's a great show.
Luke Throathole Birch,
Fuck
I know
you.
that guy. Ah!
Dirt Sheet Dudes,
Them dudes.
Hey, dudes!
and the fucking scourge of England, Lucy Birch.
Why couldn't she be riding with Princess Di is all I'm saying.
Right. Why couldn't have she been riding a shotgun?
Or driving.
Or even in the back next to her. Fuck.
Or standing by that tree would have been fine.
You know, like, preferably, like, showing off her collection of knives. Like, here, check these out.
I get nothing for standing by that tree. I thought that was brilliant, and I get nothing. Okay, fine.
Hey, maybe she could have been hanging out with Kurt Cobain and she could have called shotgun.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yes!
Shit. You might get more than 5 minutes on that one. That was devastatingly brutal, my friend.
Loved it.
Called
Not even gonna try
shotgun with
anymore.
Kurt Cobain.
That's the fucking winner right there. Thanks for joining us, folks. That's it. We peaked for the night.
I'm peeking. Oh my god. Called shotgun. Kurt Cobain. That was all the shout outs, right?
Yeah,
I mean, all the retweets, I mean.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm leaving all that as it is. I'm not editing that at all. That can all stay, and I'm very happy that all this happened.
Ignorant. Change it.
I guess that means that's time for the regulators.
Regulators.
Mount Sinai. All right. I'm going to steal your job and start things off with our boy, Stephen Millen.
I gotta pull up the regulator list here.
Hey.
Okay. Even though obviously we know where we start.
What do you like?
Same
to ignore?
place we start every week.
I feel like the last 20 seconds of my life never happened.
Yeah, anyway,
Go ahead.
first and always first, every week, Stephen Millen.
Stephen Millen!
You'd think after all this time, you'd think after all this time of like plugging him and putting him first, I would have like gotten his fucking information for his video or his movie blog he does, because he's got like a shit ton of fucking reviews. So I'm gonna try and remember to do that, Stephen. And
It's
I'm gonna
easy.
Put that in there.
Stephen Millen. I don't know. Google it, assholes.
StephenMillensFuckingAwesome.com.
It's www.google.com, and then you type in the search box Stephen Millen blog.
Since we're talking about fucking websites here, though, if you want a good Asian prostitute, you want to go to www.getinthecorner.com.
He's right. And the prices are super fair.
Yeah. No, legit. I mean, if you want to check out our buddies at Get in the Corner, Yuck Nasty, and Doggo Babies page, you would want to go to www.getinthecorner.net. But if you want Asian prostitutes, www.getinthecorner.com is the place for you.
The fact of the matter is really that you can't go wrong.
No, really,
Touche.
yeah. .com or .net. Either way, you've won.
Let's just say either way you'll have something to download.
Yeah.
That was an ejaculation joke that didn't go over well.
It didn't have much flight to it. Wasn't much build.
No.
Didn't go over. It was just a flatlander.
It just laid there all flaccid and such. How about either way you'll love it long time?
Anyway, next, of course, it's your boy, It's like a fucking tornado siren. It gets quieter and louder.
I just really enjoy burbs is all.
Anyway, big shout out to Dirt Sheet Dudes, Boxman Anthony. Fucking love those dudes.
Them dudes got some dirty sheets, and if you want to hear them talk about it, just tune in.
I don't know if
Oh yeah, tell them about the dirt.
I know
And the
on
dirty
Wednesday night, Boxman was saying his wife was gonna pop any day now. So
Mazel tov.
just in case, congrats. Big shout out to Box.
And if you miss an episode, we'll understand and we'll be furious and not listen anymore because it's understandable.
All right. Reach out. I'll stand in with Anthony, even though I've never been on the show or talked to Anthony. That'll go over well.
I'm sorry, I'd be commenting a little more, but I'm ordering an Asian whore from getinthecorner.com.
Well done. You can also check out Boxman Anthony on Hollywood Hangouts every other Saturday.
You certainly can.
Hollywood.
Do it. They talk about movies.
Yep. And make sure to check out Shaheen on Wrestling Overdose, as well as his site, Nuclear Heat Graphics. If you want any kind of awesome artwork done, or anything he's already got, you got ideas, pitch them to him, he'll fucking make it for you. Shaheen's the fucking man.
He
Check
really
him out.
is good. His shit's badass. It really is.
Yeah.
We're not just saying that. I mean, we don't do that.
We've actually, two of us have actually bought merchandise that we were totally happy with.
Make sure you specify two of us to make the third one feel like shit.
I didn't say which two.
I'm broke.
You know I'm the cheap.
Okay, I get it.
So
I
more than me.
have no money.
But it was me. I was the one with no money.
Cheese Man's a broke bitch. Who's next?
Well, we already shouted out Wrestling Soup.
Next.
After Wrestling Soup, in Mixler, you can check out the WNC
Wow, that was
with Papa
beautiful.
Dave.
We really tore it up that time.
With Papa Dave, Johnny Florida, Jank, and Michael Corvin. Or Michael Andolini, whichever one he's trying to go by now. If you check out, what was it, last week, I think, I was on there? Yeah, go on last week. You can check it. You can catch me on there, along with...
There was a cheese.
Yeah, I was listening live, but the
Catch the
internet on my
cheese.
stupid iPhone I was listening on, which only works on speaker, by the way, was cutting in and out, so I gave up. But I went back later and listened to the, and I enjoyed it. You think you were boring, but I think you were okay, man.
Okay. Well, glad y'all thought it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the main point here is listen to the fucking WNC Super Party. It's good shit. You'll
Yeah,
have a good
you
time.
really should. It's an awesome show, and I love me some Papa Dave.
Definitely check out the Inhuman Experience with Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades. As soon as they put out some new shows.
Hey,
But check
even
out their
then,
old
you
shit
can go
now.
back and hear their back catalog.
Yep.
And you can find Bobby's show on
Hey,
their
we're getting there.
catalog.
Well,
Actually, that's next anyway.
Mojo was just trying to let us know that you can also
Indeed.
find In Search of My Lost Soul.
Yeah, I'm sorry for calling
With
you
the
out, Mojo.
Inhuman
You were doing
Experience.
great, and I'm an asshole.
You dick. Get in the fucking corner, Whiz.
I'm already there. It's awesome they take PayPal. I'm excited.
Speaking of getting the corner, I was in the corner this week.
Yeah,
But
you've been
that
a busy boy, and I've been an embarrassing non-working telephone boy. So yeah, we are getting shit done this week.
Yeah,
Crossover, baby.
I don't think that one got put up though. I don't think he recorded that. That was just us doing our draft. It was just live in the Mixler.
Okay.
So,
You know, like you
but
had
it was a good fucking time.
your Mojo going on, and they had their Mojo, and we had some cross-mogination going on there.
Yes, yes, there was.
Not our Mojo, but like the other kind of Mojo. And I don't mean a voodoo doll. I mean the additional other kind of Mojo.
Voodoo, running back magic.
Boom, boom, psh, boom, boom. Psh. Okay, anyway.
I feel like we kind of glossed over a little bit. Just to touch back on it. In Search of My Lost Soul of Bobby Anthem. You gotta fucking check it out.
That was my fault.
Great
Yes.
fucking podcast.
It is amazing. I mean, it helps if you
Best thing-
know and love him already, but even if you don't, it's just real nice, inspirational shit.
You'll come to love him for sure.
Exactly.
Exactly. You have no idea what he's gonna be talking about, but it's all been super relatable, and you feel like it was so worthwhile. Like listening afterwards, you feel good, like almost like a cleansing.
And it's real
Like, I
talk,
feel
almost like a
better.
real good, like a genuine good rap tune. It's real talk, you know.
Yep. And next, make sure you check out Our Brothers in Smoke, Suplex City Limits.
We want the smoke, but not like the fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that kind of smoke.
We just
I
want
can't.
to
I can't
smoke
plug Suplex City Limits and not take a hit off the bowl.
marijuana products. I've got concentrates. I don't got any weed like these regular guys do. But if we hanging out, I'll bring the wax.
Yep. And I've been saying Our Brothers in Smoke. That credit goes to Jim. Jim said that first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He called us that, right?
Yep.
Well, then that's just reciprocity. Although we could have created one, but whatever.
Our fellow podcasters.
True that.
And make sure to check out Jason Solomon's Solomonster Sounds Off, which I gotta admit I've been slacking on. I really need to fucking get back to listening to him because the dude's fucking great. I enjoy listening to him, and I just haven't been lately. It's like I haven't had time.
I wanted to
I only got so much time.
bring up something. I actually came across something on Twitter that he was on a New York TV morning show, and he was promoting his mother's book, who unfortunately recently passed away from cancer.
Yep.
And it was really cool to see him out there and fulfilling his.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Jason's a great fucking dude. Real good dude.
It was really like kind of appropriate. We went from searching for my lost soul to Silent Monster because of both of those stories were really heart
Right.
touching.
Well, that was a cool fucking thing to bring up, man. Nicely done.
Right. I didn't even know about that. That's awesome.
I really like that.
All right. Well,
Yeah, well, go check that out, or like order a copy of the book if that's your kind of thing. Then.
yes. Order the damn book.
Fuck yeah.
Even if you don't like to read, order for someone you know that likes to read.
You know someone that has kids.
All right.
You know you do.
Yep. Check out the Transcontinental Project, too, with Sensible Sam and Luke Birch after you buy that fucking book.
Let's be real. I think everybody in the Mixler right now is going to definitely be checking out the Transcontinental Project. But for our listeners elsewhere that might not know what that is, you're missing something special. Go check them out.
Yep.
Everyone here will be there tomorrow, I'm sure of that. But
Yep. I'll at least be popping in for, well, wait, not tomorrow. Tuesday.
yeah. Well, you see, I say tomorrow because that's when the episode releases
Oh,
technically,
yeah, true.
but I
Okay.
should have not.
Whatever.
That's
Yeah,
my
you
bad.
fucked me up.
That's all right.
But if you go back like 2 weeks ago, I think it was, You can hear
Sam!
you can hear me. You can hear me on the Transcontinental Project because I was on there too.
You can hear me trying to call in a couple times.
Two
And you
outlets.
hear my window fan. It sounds crystal clear.
It's fucking embarrassing.
I was so pissed that I almost was like, I'm just not going to hang
Get
out
in
on
the
the internet
corner.
no more. I'm done with this shit. I was so mad because it made me look like a goofball. You know, I
I
can't
got on
work
the
a
phone with
phone.
fucking Comcast to shut off the internet from.
Dude, I went and had my electricity turned off just to make sure there were no mix-ups.
Speaking of Transcontinental, we have both of them in the chat now.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
welcome,
shit.
Sam.
Shout out Sam.
And Luke Birch, of course. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Luke Birch. And I added a new one because he's a good friend of a lot of people in our little family, and I've had fun commenting and seeing a lot of his tweets lately. So I've added one Klondike Bill to our shout-outs.
Yeah, it's a great shout-out to add, for sure.
Yeah. Balls deep. Klondike Bill is balls deep.
Indeed.
I was wondering who that was. Fuck, I thought that was a dream.
Oh, it was a dream. I mean, it wasn't really Bill. It was probably June, and your dream was brought on by the chloroform. But either way, there was definitely balls deep. That definitely happened.
Well, whoever it was spectacular.
Make sure to check out It's Pathetic with Scott and Rybroad, even if it's not pathetic. They say it's pathetic. I disagree. It's their show. They can call it what they want. But make sure to check it out. That's the fucking point here.
I got home from work, I think it was last night, and I
was-
had a missed email that they went live, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, Mixler
No,
hasn't been
I
letting me
got
know.
that like 8 o'clock at night. I got a notification saying that they were on at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, same here.
Well, I was
pissed.
just like,
Yeah.
not home anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to listen either way. But I'm like, damn it, I missed one. So yeah, it's
I was at
pathetic.
work,
It's
but,
not
you know,
pathetic.
I
Go
could've-
check it out.
I could have threw it on in the car and listened while I was flying pies. God damn it.
Yeah. I'm
But
always
after
happy to
that-
catch that when I can.
Shout out to Norwal. Not Norwal Music, just Norwal.
No comments this week, but he's a very regular commenter.
All right, and last but not least, as always, motherfucking Spade.
Oh, that MF's paid.
That's MFSPAID.
Yes, A-I-D.
Because you could easily confuse the two and end up looking on eBay for a motherfucking shovel.
All right. Or a motherfucking deck of cards.
Yep. Or a motherfucking veterinarian.
Well played.
Thanks. I just came up with that. I'm happy.
Yeah.
As long as it's no more motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane.
That's it for the shoutouts. Alright, episode 73 of Wrestling's Highmarks just about cashed. I've been your host, White Mold Cheese Man. Joined along with
Mojo laughing ass off.
And I am Whiz White Mold. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/thehighmarks. Or on Twitter. That's twitter.com/thehighmarks. Or you can use @thehighmarks to tag us on either of those apps. You can also get us on the gram. That's instagram.com/thehighmarks. And we are always on YouTube. It was our original home. You can get us there. Or if you like the audio-only version, you can go to anchor.fm/thehighmarks. And it's always there about a half hour before everywhere
That
else.
was funnier.
And of course, every week we like to let you people know that even though there's randomly cut commercials in our show, if you listen to it on Podcoin, you will make more money to listen to our show than we make to make the show.
But if you like verbs and you hate commercials, maybe don't listen to it on Podcoin.
Yeah, and I guess it takes quite a while to get any kind of like real money up. So if you're not
it
the
does.
kind of person that listens to a lot of podcasts, maybe just stick with the Anchor or even the YouTube version.
Or Spotify.
Yeah, or Spotify, sure.
Go to YouTube, leave something in the comments. We have fun.
And we'll mention you. Bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's a
too.
guarantee mention.
We're going to have our guy, Andy Kindler, take us out again this week. He's been doing such an admirable job. So, if there is nothing else, gentlemen.
Kick us out.
Damn it.
Damn it. Cool. Do it.
Radio Shack has changed its name to The Shack. So please make a note of that. In a related story, Shaquille O'Neal has changed his name to Radio Shaquille O'Neal. He went the other way with it.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard. Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
Enough of these guys. Where's the real podcast host at?
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
I don't like you
You just said
at all.
he's giving 3 blowjobs.
We know this. Anybody that listens to our show knows you hate me by now.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
WNC show popped up in the listeners for a second, and Luke was like, "Hey, is it Johnny or Drake?" And like as soon as he asked it, they were like, "Boop, gone." And then soon after, Papa Dave was gone too. They're like, "Yeah, fuck this
Yeah,
place."
fuck these guys.
They got y'all got 10 seconds to impress us. Better make it good.
Oh, damn, that Mojo's talking. Let's get out.
Well, that was a weak 10 seconds from the high marks. Time to go back to my Grand Funk Railroad.
This was not what I would call a solid performance.
Fucking savages.
That's all right. I'm still here.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
Long
They should mute the orgy.
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 long
They should mute.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
Welcome to the dick.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
There was one that was like a lesbian reference to their teacher, like right on her like mailbox. Her address was
Rug luncher or something.
like it was actually something like 69 Rug Munch Lane or something along those lines or something.
You were close, bro. You were close.
Box liquor lane. Cooter circle.
Cooter Drive, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I live over there on the corner of marriage and same sex.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard. Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
Oh, sensitive! Sensitive! 6 inch stones may break my bones, motherfucker, but words never hurt me.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
Big black.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard.
Animaniacs was good for that shit too. They got a lot of quick adult references dropped in there.
You know, I never really got into that show. I don't know much about it. I just know that Mojo loves it a lot.
Oh, well, no, fucking Luke loves it too much.
Well,
Fuck Luke.
I like it because one of my favorite voice actors is Rob Paulson, and he did the voice of Yakko. But I liked him from being the original voice actor for Raphael on the Ninja Turtles.
Fuck Robert Paulson.
Ignorant. Change it. That man is a bastard. Well, he's a dumb bastard, I can tell you that.
Choose your cheese.
Gouda cheese wins. Flawless outro.